Can you believe that according to the article, Here's Why People Don't Believe in Climate Change, written by Natasha Bertanan and published on November 25th of 2014, more than one quarter of Americans are climate change skeptics. This means that a significant portion of the population don't believe climate change is real, much less global warming. However, in the article, Effects of Global Warming, written by Elena Bradford and published on August 12th of 2017, it mentions that more than 197 international scientific organizations agree that climate change is real and is caused by human activity. Today, I will give insight to what global warming is, the effects it has, what our government is doing to combat this issue, and introduce ways in which we can reduce global warming. To start off, it's important to know about the difference between climate change and global warming since they are often used interchangeably. In the article, Overview, Weather, Global Warming, and Climate Change, published by the NASA on August 28, 2019, it mentions that climate change is a long-term change in the average weather patterns that have come to define the Earth's local, regional, and global climates. Global warming, on the other hand, refers to a long-term heating of the Earth's climate system due to human activity, more specifically the burning of fossil fuel, which increases the gas level in the Earth's atmosphere. And in the article, Here's Why People Don't Believe in Climate Change, written by Natasha Bertanan and published on November 25th of 2014, it presents this graph of the different continents around the world. The purple line shows the climate change we'd expect to have due to natural occurrences such as solar variation, and the pink line shows how human activity has affected the rise of global warming. And as we can see, there is a major difference between both the two lines. This proves that human activity does affect global warming. Now that we know what global warming is, it's now time to learn about the effects it has on our population. Human activity affects global warming by causing an increase in the Earth's temperature average. However, many people may disagree with this statement. According to the article, Here's Why People Don't Believe in Climate Change, written by Natasha Bertanan and published on November 25th of 2014, she mentions that the most common response for opposers of global warming is that they have not noticed a change in the temperature, and they have stated that the temperature has gotten colder rather than warmer. However, in the article Effects of Global Warming, written by Elena Bradford and published on August 12 of 2017, she debunks this claim. She mentions that the average global temperature has increased to about 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit over the past 100 years. She has also mentioned that the hottest year on record worldwide was on 2016. The temperature was 1.7 degrees warmer than the average. Another effect of global warming is ice melting. In the article, Effects of Global Warming, written by Elena Bradford and published on August 12th of 2017, it mentions that according to the National Ice and Snow Data Center, there is now 10% less permafrost or permanently frozen ground in the Northern Hemisphere. There is also less snow covering in the continents of North America, Europe, and Asia. And if we refer back to the graph I previously mentioned, we can see that North America, Europe, and Asia have higher pink lines than the rest. And the pink lines refers to the human activity taking effect in the rise of global warming. With the increase in ice melting, this causes landslides and can release long-buried microbes, as in the case of 2016, when a cave of reindeer corpses defrosted and caused an outbreak on anthrax. Now that we know about the effects of global warming, you might be wondering what the government is doing to combat this issue. Well, according to the article Global Warming 101 by Amanda McClellan, published on September 30th of 2020, under the Obama administration, the U.S. Department of Transportation proposed carbon pollution and fuel economy standards intended to cut emissions throughout 2020. This means that they have started to promote cleaner vehicle safeguards and started encouraging people to buy electric cars since they are economically friendly. Under this administration, they have also participated in the Paris Climate Agreement. The goal of this agreement was to strengthen the global response threat of climate change by keeping the global temperature below 2 degrees Celsius. However, in 2017, under the Trump administration, he removed the country from this agreement. And even though many policies and agreements are beyond our control, there are still things we can do to help reduce global warming. For example, in the article, What Can We Do to Slow or Stop Global Warming, written by David Hearing and published on October 29 of 2020, it mentions that there is great potential for collective action for many individuals worldwide to reduce global warming by making changes in their daily life. Some examples of these changes include educating others about the importance of global warming, turning off appliances that we are not using, and by planting trees, since they produce better air quality and reduce carbon in the atmosphere. In conclusion, we now know what is global warming, the effects it has, what our government is doing to combat this issue, and ways in which we can reduce global warming. By making these small changes, we can help combat the rise of global warming, and therefore it's important to be informed of global warming and to take action because it can save lives. Thank you.